So, we are not home. You're probably wondering where we're at. We are at a 7-Eleven parking lot right now. The reason why we're at a 7-Eleven is because I needed something to wake me up. I typically try to stay away from caffeine. I don't really like to drink it that often. Because I've been on a cut and a deficit for quite some time, I decided to buy some coffee because caffeine is a natural hunger suppressant. And on top of that, it's just a way to give me some energy, because I honestly didn't get that much sleep. So I figure this little boost of energy will do me some good. Now, you're probably wondering, whoa, isn't coffee bad for you? With all the creamers and the sugars and all that. Not inherently. A small coffee will essentially be around 5 to 10 calories, depending on, where you get it from. And I only put one creamer, and the caloric value for a creamer is 30 calories. Splenda doesn't have any calories as well, and it's an artificial sweetener. Artificial sweeteners aren't the best for you, but it's something to give it some flavor because I cannot drink black coffee to save my life. I don't know anyone personally that can drink black coffee just straight like that, but if you can do that, that's pretty badass because that stuff is atrocious. But came to 7-Eleven, got a coffee. I'm going to drink this right before the gym. Oh, that's some good stuff. That is a good cup of joe. What are we hitting today? Well, today we are going to be hitting some chest, triceps, and shoulders. So it's going to be another push day. The cut's going amazing, despite me feeling depleted all the time and constantly tired. I am getting leaner and we're looking great. I've been pondering about it for quite a bit, and after giving it some careful thought, I believe making the cut a little bit shorter this time will be fine. Essentially because I'm not trying to compete anytime soon, and I'm getting to the leanness that I want to for the summer. So we've got our pre-workout, which is coffee. We got our pre-workout snack. I had a banana for breakfast. That's pretty much all you need when it's this early in the morning. And we talked about what we're going to hit. So we're hitting chest, shoulders, and triceps. It is currently 4:13 a.m. But anyways, let's get going to the gym. No more dilly-dallying. So yeah, let's get to it. I know I talk about this pretty often. And I like to go to the gym not only because I get to get out of the way earlier, but it also prevents me from having to rush my workouts. I like to get there around 4:30 in the morning, and mainly because it gives me enough ample time to adequately film and not have any issues or feel rushed or pressured to finish my workouts quicker, because that is one of the things I don't like. And it's one of my biggest pet peeves is when I have to rush a workout or kind of have to cut a workout short due to unforeseen circumstances, which is why I believe if you get the gym out of the way in the morning rather than later, you don't have to deal with things like that. It gives you a chance to actually have time for the gym, and you can't make excuses at that point. If you got the gym out of the way early and you went early enough, if something happens where you can't go to the gym, at least you're like, well, I went already, so I don't have to worry about it. The rest of the world's asleep at this time, so it gives you an opportunity to train before the world gets started and everyone else wakes up and the day gets started, essentially. Somebody had asked me the other day, what do you do when you're sick and you need that motivation to stay locked in the gym when you can't go to the gym? Or if you're injured, or how do you come back from that? Well, I've dealt with both of those scenarios. Earlier this year, I did strain my back pretty severely. Shortly after getting sick, funny enough, I had gotten sick and I was bedridden for about a week. Couldn't go to the gym. It was severely bad. I was coughing super hard and loud, and I was just bedridden. I felt like death. And when I recovered and I was fully able to go back to the gym, I did go back. And unfortunately, after doing some RDLs, I had pulled something. I don't know what it was, but it was in my lower back. And it prevented me from actually doing a lot of workouts for legs. I was able to do certain workouts for my legs, but I couldn't squat properly and I couldn't do RDLs anymore. So I had to improvise and switch things around. What did I do, though, to help myself stay locked in? That's a good question. And to be quite honest, I just remind myself what my goal is. That's always usually, I don't really need motivation. And I know everyone's different. Some people do need motivation to stay locked in the gym, and that's totally fine. However, for me personally, I've just always had that drive and that mentality that I have a goal and I want to accomplish it and I want to do everything in my power to get it done, you know? And that's what I do. When I do have moments, very rare when I can't hit the gym, And if anything, it makes me want to hit the gym more when I'm not able to hit the gym. When I'm not able to hit the gym, it makes me want to hit the gym more. However, what do you do in those situations when you can't hit the gym? And you need that motivation. Well, just like I said, though, I just remind myself what my goal is. That has always been my go-to method of staying motivated, is remembering why you started in the first place, remembering the goals you had and visualizing it, trying to recognize and remember why you started in the first place. Which is why it's always good to have goals. Set yourself up small goals, and that way it gives you something to look forward to and something to look back on when you're reflecting and realizing, okay, I did make progress. I benched this much, now I can bench this much. I squatted this much, now I can squat this much. I was this weight, now I'm this weight. Whatever the goal is, but if you set up goals for yourself, it's going to help drive that motivation even more. And if there's small milestones, every win, no matter how big or small, is a win at the end of the day. Remind yourself of the little wins you make every now and then. Even if it's something as simple as tracking for a week straight. And it's something you can pat yourself on the back for. I tracked and I got it done. Now, when you set yourself up these goals, don't give up either. There's people who like to set up small goals and then after they achieve it, they're like, oh, well, I did it, so I'm good. And that's not good either. You want to make sure after you set up a goal and you accomplish it, set yourself up another one that's a little bit bigger or a little bit more challenging than the first one. That way you can keep driving yourself to keep moving and growing, because that's what the gym is at the end of the day. The gym is a place where you grow, not only physically, but mentally as well. And a lot of it's mental. The gym is a very, very mental place. It takes a lot of willpower for anyone to stay committed to something for so long, especially the gym. The gym is very, very much a mental space where you have to kind of rewire your brain to be able to say, I don't want that extra slice of pizza. I don't want another slice of pie, or I don't want In-N-Out today, or I can hit another 5 reps. I can hit another 6. I can add another plate on that because I believe I can bench this much if I put my mind to it. And it's locking in and reminding yourself why you started. So we are here. It is currently 4:24. It is still pretty early, but yeah, I'm excited for today's lift. I'm going to try to finish this coffee as quickly as I can. Once I'm done, I'm going to head in. You already know this whole spiel. Going to hit the gym, get some sets in, show you the progression, show the pump afterwards. And yeah, I'll catch you guys afterwards. Alrighty. So that pretty much wraps it up. As you can tell by the footage, holy shit. I gotta say, I think this is the best we've looked in a long time. We're looking way leaner, way more vascular. The vascularity alone is insane. The Christmas tree, again, slowly coming back. It's not even Christmas yet, and we got a Christmas tree coming in. It's I can't stop grinning. It was an amazing pump, honestly. The cut is going amazing. The cut, I'm at a loss for words. The cut is going spectacularly amazing. It was honestly a 12, 13 out of 10 workout. Amazing pump. Overall, I'm feeling good. Despite me feeling depleted as fuck and constantly tired, the cut is paying off. Everyone who's watching this, it's summertime. 2 more months till summer. 2-3 months left before, the sun starts coming out and it's time to hit the beaches. You got to look shredded for summer. I'm very, very happy with this workout. I'm very, very happy with the results I've been getting so far. This cut has not been easy, but it has been a worthwhile journey. Definitely 100% worth the wait, worth the struggle, worth the persistency and the commitment as well. I hope that anybody watching this has the mindset to stay locked in for this summer and to achieve your goals. I'm trying my best to stay locked in and stay committed. It's hard sometimes, don't get me wrong, but as you start to see the progression and little by little chip away at your body, it's worth the wait. It's worth the perseverance of it all. I mean, I'm so happy right now. I can't stop smiling. Amazing pump, amazing workout. The gym was pretty empty today too. And just overall, it was a good day. Overall, a good day, a good workout. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. You already know this whole spiel. I'm going to go home, get some food in me, shower, change, get ready for work, all that jazz, and then edit this little guy together and get it ready for you guys to view. Tomorrow's back in biceps day. We'll see if we'll film that. No promises or guarantees. I'll see you on the next one. Alrighty.